Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Andreea and in today's video I'm going to do my cousin's makeup. She is a 17 years old teenager and she's in Paris on vacation for 3 weeks. A lot of you seen her on Instagram and were asking me if I could do her makeup here on YouTube, so here it is. She's got different eye shape than I do, and I thought it would be a good model to show how I would do makeup on someone that has similar eyes with her. This is not like the typical 17 years old makeup that I would suggest in case I've got any followers in here that are that young. That's not necessarily what I suggest you to do every day. We were just playing with makeup. We didn't think about rules, age, or anything like that. Before we get into it, please make sure you've subscribed to my YouTube channel. Click on that ring bell button. And if you like how this video sounds, please give it a thumbs up. Now let's get into it. Let me introduce you to Laura, my cousin. I know that a lot of you think that she is my daughter, but she isn't. She's got combination skin. She's got really oily skin on the T-zone and then extremely dry skin in this area. She's got some acne scars, some blemishes on her skin. Although she's taking really good care of her skin, she still has it. What do you do for your skin? You have a facial every month?
Yeah, and I go to the doctor every 3 months.
Okay, she's just applied her skincare that her doctor gave it to her. Now I'm gonna move on with primer, and I'm gonna use this one from Too Faced. This is the Hangover Good to Go Skin Protecting SPF 25 primer. And she tends to not apply SPF because guess what? She thinks she's gonna be young forever. That's what I used to think. Now, because of her favorite foundation is Huda Beauty, that's the one that I'm going to use. And I have to admit, it's actually really good for her skin because it does exactly what she wants, covers the blemishes without having to apply too much product. She usually uses like one pump of this foundation, and by the way, I'm using the color Custard, which seems to be like the perfect match for her skin. And I'm just gonna dot it like this. Like I would say half of the product that I had on my hand, I would apply it like this on the face. This was just one pump. And then I'm going to take this beautiful beauty blender. This is so cute, right? And it's damp. And I'm going to spread this foundation all over the face. More like pushing the foundation into the skin. Now the rest of the foundation that I have on my hand, I will grab it with a beauty blender and I will dab it wherever I feel like there is an area that needs to be covered a little bit more. So we pretty much covered the major, I would say the major blemishes that she had on her skin. Now we're going to move on with just a tiny little bit of concealer. And I'm going to use this Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I mean, we should all admit that she doesn't really need concealer. You don't even use concealer, do you?
Nope, never.
I'm using the same beauty blender with the pointy side. By the way, the color that I'm using is porcelain. And I'm basically using this just to brighten under eye area. She doesn't really have dark circles. Same concealer, I will use it just a tiny little bit, one dot, again just to highlight. I'm going to use this Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage, and this is a great product to correct any blemishes that you might have and you don't want to apply another layer of foundation. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm taking this Iconic London brush and I'm literally going to go over wherever she's got some blemishes. And then I go over with my beauty blender. What's your favorite powder, Laura?
Laura Mercier translucent setting powder.
Translucent.
Lucent.
Translucent loose setting powder.
It's a hard word.
So that's what we're gonna use. Before I set the foundation and the concealer with powder, I make sure that the concealer didn't crease. And even if she's only 17, sometimes the concealer will crease because she does have some expression, tiny fine wrinkles right here on the eyes, which is absolutely normal. Then I'm taking my favorite Hakuhoro Kokutan brush, and I have to set everything with powder. Because I've applied that corrector, I do have to set it with powder wherever I've applied it, else it's not going to last. Okay, the skin looks very matte because of the powder, but we're gonna bring it back to life in a minute. I'm going to use this Becca Cosmetics Khloe Malika collection, and I will take this color right here with a Morphe M530 brush, and I'm just gonna bronze a little bit the skin, but also give a little bit of dimension. She's got that baby face. I don't really want to change that. I want you to be my baby forever.
Hopefully not.
You want to use very, very light touches on the skin because you don't want to disturb the foundation and the corrector that you've used. If you press too hard, you might grab with your brush all that foundation and the powder and everything, and you don't want that. From the same palette, I'm going to use this highlighter with the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. And I'm making sure to apply this a little bit higher and not in the area where she's got the blemishes. Tiny little bit on this cute Cupid's bow right here. I'm going to apply this beautiful blush. This is an Innocent Peach from Clinique, and it has such a pretty color for fair, light, light medium skin tones. I'll apply it with this Misa M004 brush. So basically I barely touch the skin. Like I hold it from the very end. When you hold it from the very end, you have less pressure on your brush. And on her, I'm applying the blush just a little bit higher. I'm using a matte blush on her as, again, when you're using something that has shimmer on a skin that has blemishes and acne, it's only going to emphasize them. So it's better to use a matte blush. Okay, now we have a situation. So whenever I do
Oh man, I know.
Laura's eyebrows, she hates the way I do them. So I'm gonna try to do them the way she does. Or maybe you want to do it yourself.
Nope, it's your job right now.
Oh my god. She loves Brow Wiz, and that's what I'm gonna use on her. I use this little powder puff just to relax my hand on her cheek. And I use the Brow Wiz in medium brown. I start with the outer part of the eyebrow. Always use the spoolie that comes with the pencil. I'm trying to like imitate what you do. You know that, right?
We will see if you can do it.
Oh my god! Now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel just to tame the eyebrows and to make them stay in place. Because they have a tendency to go down on Laura. Laura has very, very oily eyelids. And whatever she's applying on her eyelids, it's gonna smudge, crease, transfer. For that, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Undercover Eyeshadow Primer using a Sigma E56 brush. Just spreading this all over. I'm going to use this palette from Morphe, and I will take this color right here. This is such a beautiful warm brown. I'm using a Hakuhoro blending brush and apply this everywhere on the eyelid. Makeup Forever 216 brush. I'll apply the same color on the lower lash line. Now from the same palette, I'm going to use this color right here, only in the center of her eyelid. And this is a Sigma E55 brush. Same eyeshadow, just a tiny little brush. This is a Sigma pencil brush. I'm gonna apply it on the inner corner. Laura is never wearing an eyeliner. She does not know how to do it. And whenever I was asking her, like, what kind of makeup you want me to do on you, she's like, I want eyeliner, because I could never do it myself. So here's what I'm going to do. I've already done one eye. Now let's do the other eye. I'm going to use this Better Than Sex from Too Faced. This is a waterproof liquid eyeliner. And I'm going to first follow the natural lash line. And then from the end of the eye, can you open and look in front? I'm not going to follow her natural lash line. I'm just gonna go towards the end of this fold right here with my eyeliner. So now I kind of know which direction I have to go. And then I go down and make this line a little bit thicker. Now I had to create this little trick in here, as this eye goes a little bit, it's a little bit closer than the other. Can you open? It's a little bit closer than the other one. And then in order to trick this fold right here, I literally passed over it. Like, even if you have a little hooded situation, you just need to apply the eyeliner with your eyes open. And that is the trick in order to really create that eyeliner. Now we're going to use the mascara Damn Girl from Too Faced. Open. Now for the lower lashes, I love to use this MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Now we're going to apply some falsies on her, just on the outer corner. I'm using the Duo lash glue and I don't have the black one, so I'm just going to use this white one that gets clear once it's completely dry. I'm going to use this lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. This is in the color Pillow Talk. Now I'm going to take this lip gloss. This is the Fenty Glow from Fenty Beauty. Like me, she loves more of a brown lipstick. Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray from Too Faced. Close your eyes.
It smells like the P50.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You're crazy. There's no way it could smell like that.
Like medicine, yeah.
Alright guys, this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I honestly am not gonna let her leave the house like this. She's only 17. I think this is a little bit too much for her age. However, for the purpose of this video and because I got a lot of requests on Instagram, I wanted to do something a little bit more special. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And
don't forget to click the ring bell button.
And
give it a thumbs up.
Yes. And follow me on Instagram.
Oh.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.
Don't touch it. We didn't take pictures yet.
Can you fix my hair with something?
You want to be like that on camera?
Ow.
Sorry. I love you too. Sisters!
Can you scratch my nose?
I told you not to wear black.
Bet you wearing black too.